Ladies and gentlemen, now I've received quite a few comments from players trying to get through Final Boss Diane, maybe on hard extreme or even hell difficulty, that have only just started playing in the last few months and haven't had the opportunity to get Blue Lilia. So today I wanted to highlight a potential substitute. Again, this is not like absolute maximum points, but it can still get you really good points and consistently allow you to clear the fight. So I thought we'd go for something very different today and showcase a setup without Blue Demon Meliodas, without Lillia, and without Zaratros as well. So we've got Elaine, and the reason Elaine is really good for this fight, three reasons. She's got the same AoE card as Lillia that drains all of the opponents, so you've got your ult drain there, also the additional bonus points for that, but also every single time you drain ult, it gives you additional points within the fight as well. She also has a decreased skill rank, which also drains ultimate gauge as well, so this is really good for controlling Diane, mitigating damage, and also getting rid of the ult. And on top of that, especially if you pair her with Green King, there's a lot of value in her unique ability, because it increases all health-related stats of fairy allies by 15%. Stats like health, lifesteal, recovery rate, regenerate. So yeah, that one is really good, because a big amount of the points at the end of the fight is also based off the remaining health of all your characters, so a nice little booster to the points there as well. And then on top of that, we have Green Fat King. Again, he's a character that not like everybody might have, but a fair few players have by now. Liz Hawk, very free to play, easily available, and Jillian. And also outside of Final Boss Diane, if you're not already aware, like all four of these characters are really good for Training Cave. Like Elaine and Jillian are very good for the Hendrickson fight, and also King and Liz Hawk can be very good when you're facing like a mono blue mirror matchup of one of the teams that you've used as well. So yeah, they've all got their uses if you want to upgrade them, but in all fairness, they are all characters that should be like bare minimum level 60 you are, but it's kind of your choice depending on your gear and like how sweaty you want to get on this final boss, if you want to like go the full distance and take them up to 80. But also in terms of gear sets, Elaine and King, they've got attack sets, Liz Hawk has a pierce set, and Jillian has a health set because she's just going to be on the sub slot. And also with this team that we've thrown together as well, having like Elaine, Liz Hawk, Jillian, we just got so much health, man, because Liz Hawk gives like a 10% additional boost to all health related stats as well. Elaine, we got 15% on her and King, and Jillian is 30% more health on all green allies. So yeah, basically Elaine and King are mega tanks now that have crazy lifesteal, even without lifesteal food. And again, you can use lifesteal food if you need it, health food, or attack food, depending on, you know, what your needs are based on your gear. But yeah, to start off with here, I think we are going to double nuke in right-hand side, because killing this lad, Roast, is going to apply the health down reduction to Philip and also Diane himself. So he's the one you really want to be nuking into there. So yeah, I think we'll go for a double nuke and then a charge card there. Maybe should have gone for the Pierce card, actually. I think that would have been slightly more damage. But we also do need to use for max points on this fight as well. And this is a reason why Green King is so good for this fight, is using a charge card. I think it's like 5 times. Gives you a nice lump of bonus points. And King's also just great for this fight because he's a very consistent cleaver. So all of his cards are giving you a nice little stack of points. But again, this is like not a max point team, so just keep that in mind as well. But I think here, just looking at this play, I think we go for this, and then let's throw out the poison, and then go for this. But with Elaine, like once you get into a few turns, the amount of control that you have over the ult gauge in this fight is pretty damn ridiculous. So yeah, next turn I think we'll go for a drain play. So again, if you want to be a bit more conservative with your drains, you can be. You don't really need to be in the first phase though. There's like a lot of life still via killing, what is it, Fillet, I think. So yeah, we're gonna, I think, single target in here, rank down, and then use the AoE drain card. And again, the AoE drain card that cleaves everybody is exactly the same as Blue Lilia's card. But again, Blue Lilia's benefits do include giving more pierce to all additional allies, and that is really, really nice in combination with Blue D Meliodas for getting the most points on this fight. Just hammering out those crazy, what is that, like 60k pierce cards. Gives you so many points on this fight. So again, Lillia, she still is the top option if you want to go for 1%. But yeah, let's fire off the charge there. I think we'll go for a poison and then a merged pierce card, I think. So here we don't have drain, but again in phase 1 it's not a problem. We can tank ults. The biggest priority in phase 1 is getting roast down. I think it's roast. The rock lad on the right hand side. Right hand side needs to go down 4 times to apply the minus 80% health reduction, because every time you kill him, again, it's minus 20% off Diane. And she starts with like 1.2 million, so he needs to go down a few times. Let's go for the charge card here. I think we'll go for the defense down, and then pierce, and then the charge card. We'll save the drain for another turn. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So now, at this point in the fight, we can actually just turn our attention to Diane, because we want to transition into the second phase. Because, again, you don't want the first phase to go on too long, or else it's really going to eat into your turns and sacrifice a fair amount of points. If you're killing anything later than turn 10, like the point reduction does get a little bit crazy. So yeah, let's go for the AoE drain here. We're also going to rank down and throw off the pierce card. Oh, damn. If I was using attack feed, man, that would have been enough to get those two down. Should have probably just used a poison card actually in combination there. It's not the end of the world. Here, I think I'm just going to go for all the merged cards. Right, let's have a look. Yep, it's looking like everything should line up for a decent transition. I don't think we can push this turn, but the next one. But again, without Lillia, one thing we are suffering from a little bit here. Maybe if we had the right cards, we could have pushed that, but it's going to draw out the turns like a little bit too much. Okay, I think we go for... I'm just going to have a quick look at the health that she has remaining, just so I can try and calculate this for maximum points. Okay, she's about 28,000 there. So I think we want to throw off this card. And let's go for a defense down over here. And then I think we throw off a charge card. Should be enough. Oh, is it going to be enough, actually? I certainly hope so, man. There we go. Perfect. Just about. The charge cards from King, they deal a fair chunk. Obviously, it's a little bit less now that we don't have Lillia in the team, because I'm used to playing with Lilia's additional pierce damage bonus. But the perks of this team is basically Mega God mode for the entire team. It's going to be really, really difficult to die with all the survivability in the team. But yeah, here, what we're going to go for is we're going to go for the charge card, the pierce card, and also the AoE drain here. Just everything lines up quite nicely. And the final phase, you can also get ults as well. So if you do want to finish the fight quickly in this final phase, Liz Hawk's ult hits very, very hard. And again, there are so many different ways you can approach this fight in terms of the characters that you bring. So instead of Liz Hawk or King, for example, you could bring in like Escanor in either slot. Like again, you've got to be a little bit creative when it comes to your team building based off your roster and what you're trying to do. But here, I think let's go for this card, Silver Defense down. And then we'll go for a charge card as well. I'm going to see if next turn we can get like a golden drain on Elaine. That'd be really, really good. Because the golden AoE drain just gives so many points. But fingers crossed we can draw another one. That'd be amazing if we could. And we also have Elaine's ult, so I don't think we can finish next turn. So yeah, we are going into like turn 12 KO. So it's not going to be the best like point-wise this run. But it should be alright, man. It should be alright. Okay, let's go for Elaine's ulti here. And I think we're going to go for... how much health does she have left, actually? We could, like, rush Liz's ult here if we want to guarantee that we KO next turn. I think that actually might be the play to go for. Be good if we had, like, another Pierce card here. But I think the ideal play that we want next turn now is to just merge, draw, like, another drain on Elaine. Merge that, drain everyone, and then fire off Liz's ulti to kill. Okay, so we didn't get that, but we can still do a little bit of work. It's not the end of the world. But again, you can see, like, the RNG on this try, it wasn't, like, that exceptional. So we could definitely have a much better run overall. But here, it's a lot of hit points, so I think we just go for the Drain on Lane, the King card, and let's just go for Liz's ult. You can see there was so many points off that. If it was a gold, there would have been ridiculous points, man. It would have been so good. But there we go. So I'm curious to see, with this team, what was our first initial score there? Again, the try could have been a lot better RNG-wise, but you can see, even with like a pretty subpar try, that actually really exceeded my expectations in all fairness, man. We got 3,400, but we let the fight go on way too long. Look at that deduction, man. That's a pretty scary deduction of almost 1,000... 500 points. But yeah, hopefully today's video shows you that if you don't have Lillia, it's still possible to do the hell difficulty of final boss Diane, because Elaine is just a fantastic character for keeping the fight under control. So yeah, if you did enjoy today's video and insight, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.